Hello, welcome back to another video. 4 week of training, week 5 of the marathon block. Right, Tuesday the 3rd of February. I've moved some of my workouts around because I wanted to do the 800s into 400s on the track and I can't get on the track till Friday. And today, instead, if I can actually get it up.
Just work, you stupid fucking thing! Get big! Get big!
Like 2k intervals, I think. Yeah. So we've got 1k warm up, 2 at 4:35, straight into 2 at 5:15, back into another 2 at 4:35, 90-second rest, 1k cool down. So to be fair, it shouldn't be too bad. Like, I feel like I could hold a 4:35 for 2 pretty comfortably, and then 5:15 is all right. But I'm more worried about the weather. It's 5:45, and it is literally not stopped raining all day. It's not that cold compared to what it can be at like this time of night at the moment. It's only like 5 degrees outside, but when I go out of the van after coming home, it is like the rain is like ice. It's fucking horrible. So, but I just always make the stupid mistake of overlayering. So we've just gone for the leggings and base layer, and I'll probably get too hot. I'm just going to try and get like a quick 5-minute activation in the kitchen and get it done. Okay, first 2k in about 9 minutes, pretty much bang on pace. So this 2k at 5:15, running a bit quick now, 5-minute pace, but felt good. Heart rate was around 170, but I felt pretty controlled. Hot though.
Might be too hot. Might be.
Knew I was going to get too hot, even in this rain. But yeah, little 2k float then. Still got a mile to go, and then back on for the second 2k. Okay, last 250 metres of the second 2k. 4:27 pace. Feeling good. Okay, workout done, just walking home. I'll put the stats down here somewhere, but it felt really good. Like, I know it's only 2k reps with a float, but it still felt comfortable. I know it should at that distance, like you know, it's less than my 5k pace, but it felt good. So happy with that. The pain as well, like the pain that was 3 out of 10 before the deload was only 1 out of 10 for the first maybe 2k and then went, so happy days. Hopefully it stays that way now as the rest of this week goes on and it doesn't like get worse again, but I'll keep stretching it and like working on it. Alright, good morning. Wednesday, it's 6 a.m. We've got our overnight oats, apple and a banana, the water, and we're currently just frothing the milk, ready for the coffee. So as soon as that's done, we'll jump in the van, go there, and then we got a 9k easy later. So okay, just got back, 9k easy, and as predicted, it felt horrendous. Probably didn't help that I went out at like just before 7 and hadn't eaten since like 1 o'clock this afternoon. And I felt hungry before I even went, but stupidly just didn't eat. And yeah, it was just hard work, but we got it done. Nice and easy, like bang on 6-minute pace. So it's fine. They're not all gonna feel good, are they, to be fair? Worked hardish yesterday. And we've only got another easy run tomorrow. I think it's like 7.5, maybe. So ain't too bad, but yeah. I find like as the week goes on, like I get up at 5 for work every day and then get home at about 5. So I'm at work from like, I leave the house at 6 and get back about 5ish. And then I'm going out and usually doing my runs at like about 7. So I do find that like as the week goes on, I start to feel worse and worse. But positives, I have got a pasta bake that Liv's about to just take out the oven.
It better be delicious!
Then have a shower and lie down and probably have some cake because we've got so much birthday cake from her birthday Monday still. Right, morning, Friday. It's 5 to 6 in the morning. And you're probably wondering, what happened to Thursday? Well, got back from work and I don't know if I've mentioned, I think I have, can't remember. My wife Liv is 38 weeks pregnant, and throughout the day she had a load of like symptoms that things might be starting to happen. Basically on red alert, maybe leaving work, may not, we shall see. Hopefully it happens this weekend. Ran out of coffee as well, which is the biggest nightmare. So we're waiting for Starbucks to open, which is in 3 minutes. So I'm going to go through the Starbucks drive-through, get a flat white, drive to Ascot Racecourse and go to work. Okay, there we go. Hour later, got the flat white, drank that, and now we're just pulled up at work, ready to go in and start the day. Okay, just like a steady 5k done there. Work done for the week, thankfully. Maybe not back for 2 weeks, we'll see what happens this weekend. I don't think I would have been in the frame of mind to do that track session I had planned originally for today anyway, so I feel better for getting out and moving. Get indoors and have some food now. I'm gonna actually try and remember to show you, because I think like 3 days in a row now I've said I'll show you my dinner, and then I've just like been so hungry I've eaten it and forgot to show you. But yeah, get in and have that and try and get some rest ready for tomorrow. Happy Saturday. I've decided to record in like basically a wind tunnel apparently. It's about 2:45 in the afternoon, just on an easy run. Had a pretty good morning, took my daughter to football club, dropped her off at my parents, and then me and Liv have just been to get some food, been for a coffee, that sort of thing. Managed to pick the only time today it's not raining, but it's just blowing Ola. Right, there we go, 7k done, 5:23 a kilometre. Just one of those, just getting some volume in. Obviously, you know, from what I've said earlier, like training has been sort of impacted a bit this week, which is fine. Like, it was always going to happen. I've known that since the get-go. Just starting to rain as I'm about 200 yards from my house, so I'm going to put this away and go get showered. 7:30ish, and yeah, I've got a big session tomorrow, and I've eaten nowhere near enough today. I think I've had sourdough panini at Starbucks, 2 crumpets, a banana, and I've ran today. So I've done the calculations already before I started recording, and I'm about to do about 200 grams of carbs in one meal. So we've got 2 packs of this like fresh ravioli. So we've got the ham and cheese one and the spinach and ricotta one. Then we've also got a tomato and garlic flatbread there and some garlic bread there. So yeah, based off of basically a pack of the pasta, which I'll have to myself.
I think it's time for you to start to seriously consider salads.
And then we'll keep some back for Honey, and Liv will obviously have the rest. Half the flatbread and like 3/4 of the garlic bread because Liv doesn't really like it.
I mean, get off my car before you flip it over, you fat fuck.
Yeah, it's coming out, oh, and the sauce. It's coming out at about 200 grams of carbs. I haven't tracked it properly, 'cause I don't track calories. I used to, I can't be bothered anymore. I'm running enough and eat enough that my weight just pretty much stays the same, and I'm okay with that. I could probably do with losing weight, but I just like food and I don't really want to. Morning, Sunday. So, long run day. I'll have this coffee, have probably like 2 crumpets with some raspberry jam, a banana. Okay, so finally actually decided on what I'm going to do, and half marathon round a 1.6k loop right outside my house at marathon target pace, so around 5:10. See how that goes. Should be okay, but I don't know, I might not feel up to it, who knows. But yeah, so we've gone for the old Zoom flies. Just gonna lock in, put a podcast in and just try and get it done. I don't particularly want to, but it's now 5 to 10, so we really need to actually get out and do something. So okay, 5.5k in, and as normal when you sort of go straight into a hard effort, first like 2 laps, so just over 3k, felt awful, and I was like, haha, I'm not going to manage this. But now feels quite comfortable holding pace. First 5k I was like 23 seconds under target pace, so banking time. But yeah, just going to lock in now for the next 5k and maybe get back to you at 10. Okay, like 10.5k in, so halfway through, and very glad that we're on the countdown to the finish now, because felt good at 5k, not so good at 10. Like, aerobically I feel fine. My feet hurt. I think wearing the Zoom flies was a bad idea, and mentally running a 1.6k loop is shit. Committed now, carry it on. See you in a bit. Amazing how one caffeinated gel and all of a sudden 3k later you feel amazing again. Yeah, like 8k to go now. So at 8k to go, feeling pretty good. Bang on pace, 5:10. Try and hold it. Okay, just over 15k in on the final gel. We got like 29 minutes to do just under 6k for a sub 1 hour 50 half. So that'd be good marathon pace. Feeling alright. 3 more laps to go, so 3 more times up that hill. Let's get it done. Okay, half done. It was 1:48.34, 5:08 pace. So felt good. Ran the first hour with a Joe and James podcast on, and then swapped it out for a old school Duke Dumont mix. And after moaning at 10k, the 11 after that actually felt really good. I know it's not like an insanely good pace, it's slower than I've ran my half before. But for target marathon pace at this stage, after the couple of weeks I've had as well, to have no pains, like my feet felt uncomfortable at one point and then that went. I think I was just moaning for the sake of moaning. Hip felt fine, leg felt fine, like everything felt really good. I feel like I could have carried that on to 30k happily. So really happy with that. Mentally was the hardest thing. Like obviously the marathon victory lap, like it's gonna be easier, like adrenaline, the crowds, like tapered, everything. But my long runs I usually run out through the country, and I do find it hard to stick to paces because of how undulating it can be. And this, where there was only one hill at one point and then the rest of it was downhill or flat, it like allowed me to slow slightly on the hill, only to maybe like a 5:20 something pace, and then knowing I'd speed up on the downhill. Also like training mentally, like the race is going to be easier than that, so make training hard. And that was the toughest thing, when you sort of run in and like early doors, first few k were fine, but then early doors when it was like 7, 8, 9k in and I'm thinking I've still got like maybe 8 laps of this to go, it wasn't great. Got it done. I'm gonna show you now. I go home, my breakfast I have at work every day. I make it probably 6 days a week. I usually don't on a Saturday, but having that as like post run, and then I'll see you after that. The post run goodness bowl. So I used to weigh it out, but I kind of just eyeball it now. It's roughly like 50 grams of oats, 250 grams of Greek yogurt, and then a load of frozen fruit chucked in. As far as dinners go, is that a bit overindulgent?
Fat fuck.
Tastes good though. Okay, there we go. It's like 7:45 Sunday evening. Everything's done. Dinner tidied, cleaned up. Honey in bed. Literally just need to make my overnight oats for work tomorrow. And then I'm probably going to have a bath or something, do some editing. But yeah, pretty good week in the end. Like obviously bit disrupted in the middle, but volume, we still ended up hitting, hang on, oh, my phone's out there on charge. We still ended up hitting like 50k, I think it was. We're a 10k short, 12k short, something like that of where I wanted to be, but not terrible. So we'll see how next week goes. Obviously, Liv being 38 weeks pregnant now, it kind of could happen at any point. So really just waiting. Like training is going to be disrupted, but that's fine. I want to meet the little man. But yeah, we'll see. I think the plan has tomorrow off like normal, and then Tuesday through to Sunday. I think I've got a 24k long run next Sunday. I enjoy doing these. I can just ramble on a bit more without the fear of just cutting everything out. Like, I'm still uploading daily on TikTok, so check out Just Jake Runs there. Yeah, I'm probably only going to get about 10 people watch it, but I enjoy making it, so I don't really care how many people are watching right now. But yeah, please like, subscribe, uploading every Sunday, or probably Monday, more often than not. It'll be Monday this week. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. Cheers.